Mhm.
Greetings and salutations, everybody! It is I, Lance Corporal Anime Guy, back again, once again, with another exciting episode of D&D Nights. However, unlike last time where it was with several of my friends exploring the world of remnants in the Ruby universe, we are now back to D&D, the
Mhm.
OG Dungeons and Dragons. Please, my player characters, introduce yourselves, especially now that you have your sprites moving.
Watching this is gonna be weird because we're gonna be using this for the VOD. I am Servant of God 777. I shall be playing the character Soldar Elban, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I should be. Yeah. And oh, good lord! For those wondering, where's the last episode you did? My laptop decided to fritz, and I still can't get it uploaded yet. That'll be in a few days, maybe Sunday at the latest. We'll see.
I'm Rise Khan. I'll be playing Aurelius Dawnlight, the Tiefling Paladin who is rethinking his devotion to Lathander.
I am
What?
Miss Rena, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. You can go.
Okay. I am Diva Nightrose Goldsmith. I am going to be playing Elsincia Intorica, a bard of great renown and a diplomat from Baldur's Gate. And with me is the lovely Miss Rena.
Hello, I am Miss Serena. I will be playing Zaretta Rayon, the arch. It was like arch, like it was abyssal. Wait, it was archfiend, right? The archfiend.
Abyss. I think it was fully
Abyssal.
I think it was fully Archfiend Abyssal Warlock.
Mm-hmm.
Archfiend Abyssal Warlock, who is the daughter of Soldar.
Mm-hmm.
The lost daughter of Soldar.
Like inspector now, huh? Hello, I am Idiot Savant, and I'll be playing Anna Rostanova. I don't know if we found out the real name yet or not. But yeah, and I'm the monster hunter from now I'm blanking out. Great.
Barovia. Barovia
Barovia.
Village.
Barovia Village.
And now, with all introductions out of the way, we shall begin where we left off last session, in which it was a long time coming, in which we seep into the mindscapes of our lovely player characters before they were so rudely awakened by this session's Mr. T from Resident Evil 2.
Hi,
Hello?
Chelsea.
Sorry I'm late.
It's okay, sweetie. You're just in time.
Oh, hey, Chels. Give me
Hi.
give me one moment. Let's see. Copy URL. Properties. Delete this little browser source.
Gonna get set up my end too.
That's what I'm doing. Hey, look at that! You're now right next to Reyes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or rather,
do I put in like for Twitch category Dungeons and Dragons Online?
No. Your best bet would be here. Let me check my Twitch stuff.
you put
Or just put in just chatting.
like yeah, just chatting or tabletop RPGs.
Tabletop Simulator. That's not what I want. Oh, there it is. Tabletop RPGs.
There you go. Now then, we shall begin.
Oh. Oh, hold on. Let me get my. Yeah, grammar, whatever.
It's alright, Chels. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Oh, we're live.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Chelsea. I'm Chels, and I'll be playing Sheer Evergreen. So, I am also going to be streaming this on my Twitch.
Alrighty. And with all these lovely introductions out of the way, we shall begin where we left off last session, in which you're all this is a couple of minutes before you were all rudely awakened by a very particular and nasty spiritized armor. And it is then that we come to the mindscape of dear Miss Soretta.
Oh.
You are in what appears to be like a very blacky mindscape. Like, there's no light save for whatever is emanating off of your body. It is then that footsteps begin to ring into your ear, and they are coming from everywhere. And as these footsteps get closer, a figure emerges. And with this comes a woman whose skin is dark. She wears something that covers her face. And if you have played BG3, you know who this character is that I just put up on stream. Her name is Shar.
Well met, little one. I think it's time you and I finally had the chance to meet.
Dark Lady, what are you doing here? I hope you're not. I hope you're not here to try and claim me. My soul already belonged to someone else.
Evidently so. But you should know that these realms belong to me, as the Shadowfell is my domain.
The wanton cruelty of the few is not worth our ire.
Sis, there's something playing in the background with you.
It's not me.
No, I was talking to Idiot Savant.
It's a lot.
Oh,
Hey, we went over class about that. Can you still hear it?
Not now on my end. Anime guy, you
I
hear
don't
it?
even hear anything.
Nope, not anymore. I just heard it for a sec.
All right.
Anyways, back to it.
That was a weird interruption.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Okay. Do you want me to repeat my line, or do you?
can you repeat your line?
Okay. So Soretta said that if you're trying to claim my soul, I already belong to another. Okay. Evidently so, but it may not be that way. Know this, little one. The domains of dread are under my control, as the Shadowfell is my domain. I'm here to make you an offer.
What offer? What could you possibly want with someone like me?
Valpurgis, the arch warlock, was once belonged to me. And she took what I had taught to her and distorted and twisted it into something unrecognizable. I see in you a means to take back what she had taken from me.
And what is that, Max?
To follow in the path of true darkness. Your patron had corrupted what was once beautiful under my... Your patron has corrupted what was once beautiful under my creation. I see in you the means to reclaim what was mine in pure, absolute darkness.
This must be a joke. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were still going.
It's okay. She has corrupted with her false... She has corrupted it with her abyssal fire. I see you to quench those flames.
We have always. What are you talking about, Dark One? We have always belonged to her. Now and forever.
Valpurgis did not belong to her first. You may not know this, little one, but Valpurgis was once mine. A devout warrior. She was so close to claiming what was rightfully hers as a Dark Justicia, but at the last possible moment, she failed me. And then she turned from me to that wretch.
This can't be true. It
Oh.
would have.
Go on. Go ahead. Sorry.
My character's going to say, well, this can't be true. There's no documents of her ever having any connection with your cult.
Something she, no doubt, did not want any of her adherents to know. After all, I am also a goddess that values secrecy, and she learned that art from me. Go ahead.
I'll say, what proof do you have of this? How do I know this is not one of your tricks?
Here's a question for you, Soretta Relaine. Why would I have to lie to you when she's been lying to you all this time?
Soretta goes quiet.
It is then another voice appears in the dark. Sorta dear, you wouldn't happen to be listening to this dark witch, or should I say, the whore of the night? It is then that's
Ooh, this just got good.
Has appeared.
My lady.
You stay out of this. You stay out of this, Rhett.
Oh.
The dark is mine. The darkness is mine and has been from the beginning.
Oh my, and how has that worked for you? Let me think. There are many smaller deities such as myself that also belong to the dark, but we are not owned by you, Shar. And yet, did you also forget that it was not your fault that such entities such as I began to exist in the first place? Were it not your little hissy fit with your dear beloved sister? Or is she even beloved to you anymore?
Don't you dare mention that. Don't you dare mention my insipid sister, wretch!
Ooh, Eldritch Catfight.
Is Simpin?
Oh my. Even after all of these years since we've known each other, you're still the petty old woman still groveling at Ao's feet for validation. And where has that gotten you? Absolutely nowhere. And now you're just a forsaken goddess whose followers turn to lesser gods.
This world was perfect before the sun was lit, and I seek to return it to that perfection. And you are an aberration of that.
Am I? Tell me then, if that were the case, why has Ale not smite me down? Or perhaps corrected you in your assumptions on the mysteries of the universe? Could it
It's
be
in this-
or could it be that he allowed all this to happen with his grander designs, that you seem to just not understand your father's own purpose? Like a haughty little child, whining she couldn't get her favorite toy from a market that costs nothing more than a copper piece.
Silence!
Jeez.
I will no longer hear this from a demon like you. Begone with you into the abyss where you came from!
Fine then, if that is what you wish. She then turns to Soretta and cups her cheek gently. Beware her eyes, young one. She may talk a big game, but deep down, like all the other gods of her plane, they are all nothing but hypocrites. She then leaves Soretta be to ponder the things that Pale Knight has said after sort of schooling her in her own ways of thought. And let it be known that when she said her cultists now turn to lesser gods, she meant that as a very deep and personal insult. Because she, by all accounts, is a lesser known god, and yet she seems to be claiming her cultists left and right.
Fun.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Mm-hmm.
And basically right before Soretta wakes up. Do know this, girl. This realm is mine. And eventually you will have to make a choice. Think about whose side you're on, Soretta. Mine or hers? And if it's a war that the Abyss wants with the Divine, it's a war they will get.
It is then that
Right.
Soretta is pulled out of this after hearing the shriek of Ada before the animated arbor could do anything, and was put into a trance state of lucidation. And just... We now fast forward to where Anna had discovered the Ouija board table.
Ouija board tape.
Dust has caked the air, and as it slowly begins to settle, the Ouija board table seems to glow. Its runes seem to glow a very faint color as several orbs begin to arrive at the center, and seemingly get absorbed into it with a very special instrument where there is a looking glass at the center.
And also, recognizing this is like, I've seen this before when we had to deal with a very angry former lover of an artist. I'm not happy that I had to deal with this.
What even is this?
I don't know.
It's a scrying tool for those who have passed on, usually. Or occasionally demons, depends on what it's aimed at.
Anna would back up as she'd have her hand on her sword. Well, that's just lovely, isn't it?
Don't bother. I don't think anything this thing calls up will be that easy to strike down until we deal with its... Well, these things tend to summon up things that don't have a corporeal body, so the blades, unless they're holy, aren't going to do much work. Aurelius, get that axe.
Sadly.
So, what is this sucker doing in here?
Everyone within this room make a perception check.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
So just
Give me 1 second. I got to get our character sheets real quick. I left them in a different room because I had to do D&D in another room.
Okay.
I already have mine pulled up. If I'm right, perception. You said perception, right?
Yep.
Perception, yes.
Okay, I do not have any modifiers, so that's just a straight 1d20. And if the dice are a butt, I have a physical.
I got my physical ones right here. Like I said, I just got to take this down.
An 18. That's impressive.
Ooh, Narnia
Yeah.
scored low. He is just being a dumb bimbo today.
Yeah. Scored 14.
That's not bad.
Yeah, with what I have,
Okay,
with what I have in
let
this room,
me.
it's not really that bad.
Okay, give me 1 second. Like I said, I have all our character sheets. I just have to.
+4.
I already got mine dealt with.
Cher, you need to add +3 to that. Actually, hold on.
+3. Also on my end, I'm live.
Ooh. Okay.
Cool.
Correction. Your perception.
This is
score
me.
plus- add a +5 to that, so you got a 16.
Who did?
Savant got a 23.
Whoops.
Alright. So, for everyone who is over an... Alright, so, for
Hold
everyone...
on one second. Get to roll. Did Anarian already roll?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's actually the only one who scored poorly.
Ooh.
He scored a 6 with out of a dirty 6 at that.
And I got a 3.
Oh!
Oh, damn.
It appears we have the blonde bimbo team. Team's low.
Hey, Anna did pretty good though.
No, you're
I mean,
strawberry
yes.
blondes. I'm talking about dirty blondes. Like Elsensia and Anarian.
Yeah.
This is true.
Actually,
Redhead.
Anarian is platinum blonde. He's a silver-haired vampire. Not
You know,
to be
she likes her
confused with
sexy.
the other silver-haired vampire from another game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she likes her silver hair be showing boys.
Yes, I can't deny.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
Anyways,
Eh.
everyone, as
Oops.
you begin to look around the room, it is then that you all realize that the dusty old books among the bookshelves, with all of their titles, both in very different tongues, to various scrolls and what's not, you can tell that whoever originally owned this house before Anna, and even before the old man that was berating Anna about her having, quote unquote, not paid rent for years prior to sneaking in there and living there by secretly. Whoever owned this house was very much into spiritualism and connecting to the other side.
Oh dear.
Oh, and of course, this has Irina just completely go white in the face because she's heard of people messing with this stuff, and this is the first time she's ever seen this cleric.
By the quote, the Ghostbusters, I seen shit that'll turn you white.
Oh dang.
Well, that's just lovely, isn't it?
And then, of course, Elsensia. And she's like, Elsensia's like, oh, no, not again.
Calm down, Elsensia. What the heck happened last time?
You mean Anna again?
I had to clear out a whole mansion full of ghosts one time when I was in Baldur's Gate because apparently one of the heirs of a patriarch family married an artist, and that artist had some supernatural baggage.
If it's any consolation, this scene's only capable of probably summoning up 1 or 2 and maintaining them. And even then, it needs a connection to a living being to do it if this is the same thing I've seen before. And I've seen these scenes from what AOs show me of other worlds. Yeah, unless this scene's rigged up to hold a bunch of ghosts, we probably don't have much to deal with beyond the animated armor. Maybe 2 more at most. And even if they're going to be annoying, again, Aurelius has the axe. We should be okay. Hopefully. It would depend on what this thing's alignment is.
Irina quickly grabs her holy symbol of Ilmater, and that's around that she's keeping in her pocket.
Protect me, D&D Jesus.
And again, we should have a safe place with the forge since my friend blessed it. So
That will at least make it more protected there, but this scene's not going away till we deal with it, so...
It is then that you hear banging on the door that you had all gone through. And it seems, Anna, you have forgotten the animated armor was in there, and it's
Oh.
trying to break down the door. Only, it eventually loses interest, and you all hear the footsteps just wobble about within the forge. So,
Oh.
you know it's
Did
still
that
there,
armor
but
just
it's
go into the
stopped.
forge that was blessed?
Yes.
No, it's in the
Yes,
forge
Yeah.
room.
Oh. Okay, that thing's near the forge and in the forge room from the sound of those footsteps. That means, oh dear, what's animating that armor? Because that blessing should have warded off anything with even slightly ill intent.
It is then that you all hear the scraping of wood on wood, and all your eyes begin to focus on the little triangle with the glass mirror, or with the glass at its center, and it just starts to move to different places, just at random, as if trying to get your attention.
Here, go look at
Soldar
the
immediately
mirror.
seeing that goes, oh dear, something's active already. And that's not a good sign because it needs an anchor usually.
And of course,
This mirror does.
Can someone burn it?
I don't think burning it will help right now. Soldar looks at Elsensia and goes, please tell me you didn't see this much insanity last time.
Not as bad as this, but the artist in question pretty much called forth the spirit of his dead girlfriend, and she wanted his blood for bringing her back.
Yeah, most spirits don't like being yoinked from the afterlife. Even the ones stuck in torment, it messes with them more to be called back to the land of the living. There's a reason some worlds have a strict does not work standard and other things wind up faking it. It's at least preferable to dealing with the dead trying to be brought back.
And then, of course, Anarian just gives him a look of, you think I'd... Basically, you kind of already know what kind of look he's giving you with that line.
Did I do that?
Oh, the stink eye look, I think, but yeah.
Yeah.
To where I go, Anarian, please don't give me that look. You don't want to know what gets called in by these things if it's not the departed.
Probably demons.
I mean, yes, but you don't want to know what they're like. I'd prefer the ones we deal with. Because I can hit them.
I can already imagine some things. Now, less talking, more figuring out what the heck to do with this thing.
Yeah.
Figure out what it's saying would probably be the first step. Beyond that, see if there's anything connected to this thing that might be giving it power.
Okay, chat. I'll be right back.
Where are you heading off to, Chelsea?
I think she left.
Anyways, it is then as you all begin to look down at the table in this sliding glass, it keeps saying, "I am Aramus?
Erasmus.
And I am Theodora." It's just repeating those two patterns.
I am Erasmus and I am Theodora. Anna, who the heck are those? Seriously, does anyone know who they are?
For this, I'm gonna
Hold on.
Alright, so Anna, for this, I need you to roll a history check.
Oh, lovely.
Okay, so for you, Anna, that is a regular 1d20. You don't have any bonuses with history.
Hey, chat. I'm back.
Okay. Chelsea.
She rolled a 13.
Oh, okay.
Chelsea, do you want to
She's not
see
there.
what your
She and Reyes are with
Okay.
Vladislav on the second floor.
I thought they were in the same room.
Oh no!
Apparently
We
not.
met up already. We met up
No,
already, yeah.
they were chased to the second floor by the animated armor.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that. It's been forever and a half. My bad.
Okay.
Well,
So,
now we usually watch the VOD after they've been posted to kind of remember, but we didn't get that.
No, because
Yeah,
I
that's why I'm
forgot to
recording it on
upload.
my end.
well, we'll get.
I'll upload it after I get the laptop back. I apologize, everybody, again.
Fine.
It's fine.
Anyways, as this pattern keeps repeating, what does everyone in this room do?
Oh,
What did the 13 mean anything?
So Anna, as far as you could tell, you don't know who this Aramas is, but you know who Theodora is, but only because this is her home, and that's all you know. For the most part, a lot of her works were just either dusty, you just didn't bother looking at them because they could just fall apart at the seams with the books. But with some papers you've looked at over the years, you know that she is just some random noble lady who originally owned the house before it became derelict.
Elsensia, just given the fact that she had experience with this with Anari, she's like, she looks at Anarian and tells him, "Don't let go of my hand while I'm doing this, love." He's like, "I already go. You know I'm not going to let go, sweetie." And then, of course, she hesitantly walks over to the table and she asks Erasmus Theodora,
It is then
What
that the...
he-
Oh, sorry, go on.
"What is keeping you here?"
It is then that the triangle with the glass at the center stops. It then begins a pattern of letters that is different than what appears to what would have been pre-programmed, and it says, "I am Aramis von Richten."
Arius Mar Richten?
Arius Fun. Oh, good lord. I'm worried because if anytime something gets summed up by this and it's the part of they're going to be angry. And this entire realm already has people stuck in a death rebirth cycle endlessly.
It is then that the object moves again, and it says, "I am." And it says, "I am kept here by my father."
And your father is?
Rudolph von Richten.
Okay, can I make a suggestion?
Okay.
Sure.
Soldar and Elsensia need to both roll history checks.
All right, roll them, please.
All right.
The history of U.S. Constitution.
Not that kind of history, Chels.
4. No, re-rolling physical.
Oh.
If it's ain't any better, I have a funny, hilarious way to.
It's a 19.
And mine is a 5.
Oh God.
All right,
$5 foot.
Soldar.
Dice are hitting us today.
Start shouting things at the bot.
All right, Soldar. You realize that name is very familiar to you. It is a very well-renowned monster hunter, particularly with vampires and creatures of the night, but mostly vampires. And you only tangentially know of his works because some of his paperwork has managed to be scattered about the world in which you had visited.
Wait, you're that? Your dad's that monster hunter? The one specializing in vampires? And he's keeping you stuck here. Why?
It then points to yes.
I don't know what it wins at the vampire hunter thing.
Mm-hmm.
It goes to yes, but then it also goes back to the lettering, and it says, not by any evil intentions.
Huh.
Not by any evil. Okay. Given his reputation, I'm not surprised it's not by evil intentions. Why are you stuck here then?
Guilt is what the final words is before it goes back into a holding pattern of I am Aramis von Richten, and I am Theodora.
Von Richten, if it's guilt, you better explain guilt about what, because if we're going to help you, you better be fully upfront and honest.
Do we want to help him anyway?
I at least want him gone in the afterlife. I do not want to deal with a wandering spirit again. No
Okay,
offense,
good one.
Von Richten. It's already been crazy enough.
I second that sentiment.
Just whenever you're not here.
Oh, right.
Isn't
Too
it
bad.
Guardian
Would have been more
begins to
intimidating.
make- Soldar, I think your time to ask questions is up. It's just now continuing this holding pattern.
Frick. Okay, who else wants to ask questions?
Irina hesitantly steps forward and she's like, since we know who the other one is, now we need to address the second. Theodora, who are you and what keeps you here?
It is then that it then stops at the center before repeating the very last words of Aramis von Richten. Guilt.
Why do you feel guilt?
It then goes into a pattern of bringing out the word betrayal.
So someone betrayed you?
It then moves to no. It then went into I betrayed.
Oh, great.
Who was it?
The Mad King.
Wait, are you speaking of... hold on one second. Wait, are you speaking of Mirazov?
Mirazov.
It then goes to yes. It then returns to the center, and it shows a vision. And it is a vision of Mirazov standing before Theodora, and he is fuming at her. You told me that these plans would help me get the throne from my disgusting, ill-begotten older brother.
Mm-hmm.
I said it could work with killing him. I didn't say that it would get you the throne. How should I know that he had left behind better successors than you ever could?
Oh.
You dare question the king? A mad king? Sure, why not? Daylock will show you to your punishment, woman. For now, you're under house arrest. This mad king then just leaves out the door, and that door actually opens. Thankfully, nothing is on the other side.
Thankfully, nothing's on the other side.
And it then shows the very armor that was chasing you all. And it shows up in front of Theodora, and she looks up at the beast in the eyes and says, "Well, I am in your hands, my lord," she says indignantly before all the spirituality goes into this glass, and the ghost orbs just leave it, and they go out the door.
You can show now.
Well, I think we know who's in the armor.
And then, of course, this just completely terrifies Irina. Mirazov was a hated figure even before that was a hated figure before Strahd ever took over as ruler of Barovia. And she had just borne witness to what he not only looked like and sounded like, but also how his cruel temperament matches with the history books. Or shall we say the forbidden history books, since Strahd has kept the original histories of the land that he conquered buried because he doesn't want the people to remember what came before. And it's just a bit much for her to take in.
Marina, we need to figure this out.
Thank you, Anna. I. You and I both know how it kind of further proves that he has no rightful place in this world. And in case anyone's noticing, she's speaking of Strahd.
Mhm. Right.
She said the thing is the name of the title of the stream.
Mhm.
Yes, she said it. Insert Family Guy.
It is then that one of the orbs actually returns, and it falls before Soretta. And Soretta, you then just have this natural urge to just cradle it in your hands, and it just wants to lead you to a room somewhere. You don't know what room, but it wants to lead you to a room, and you sense no ill intent with it.
Zara decides to follow the orb out of curiosity.
I'm following after. No one goes alone in this scenario, kidding me?
And then, of course,
Cool.
Elsensia, because she wants to keep two eyes on her friend, she decides to go along with Soretta, even though she's scared out of her wits. But she's got her hand on her sword the entire time. And of course, the Valkyrie accompany her because he doesn't let her out of his sight, especially after the fact that the Vampire Lord himself actually paid her a visit, and she still has yet to talk about it.
Oh yeah.
And then, of course, Elsensia's like, "Don't worry, we'll talk about that when we have not so prying years."
Yes. Thank you.
So what does Soldar do with this? Does he follow after them? Servant?
Sorry, my brain just decided to pull I am distracted moment. What happened?
Ghost Orb is leading Soretta. Do you follow her in the group?
Yes.
Okay.
Right. And as all of you are led out of this sitting room, you're in the main foyer again, where it leads to the second floor. But for some reason, there's now a door at the top of the entrance. And it appears.
Oh,
to be
great!
locked.
Space is warp and time is bendable again.
I ran up to that door.
Anna looks at Soldar again.
The last time that we were in the first house we actually wandered in was very much cursed and twisted into something it wasn't, and that's why that one bride of Strahd is now dead at our hands, because she was part of why it was sold that way.
And then, of course, Irina pipes up. The fact that you not only survived Amelia Corvinus, but you also survived her twisted mansion. It reminds me that we need another round of drinks for you all.
Yeah, after we settle all this, hopefully.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Then you should have no trouble dealing with this problem then. I would hope anyway.
Alright, so it is with that the orb then leaves Soreta's hand and goes into the room that's literally right next. So when you exit when you're in the foyer, exiting the sitting room, it's gonna be the door to your immediate left. And the orb gets close to the doorknob, and it opens. And you get the faint smell of old paper coming out of this room.
And of course, Irina's like, Emma, did you ever get into this room?
Guy, what number is it again?
It is room number 12.
Okay. Yeah, apparently it's some kind of old music room. It likes to hang around here sometimes.
A music room?
Yeah.
Because this smells like old paper.
And then, of course, Irina's like, "Oh, right. I do distinctly remember you getting getting extra music sheets from the shop. Now I know why.
She never. There's some things she couldn't give up, like her love of the violin.
And Serena, it is then that the blue orb continues to try to beckon you to follow it inside.
Soldar immediately puts his hand on Soretta's left shoulder. Are you okay?
I am.
Be cautious. We don't know what this spirit is doing.
I'm aware.
All right. And then he takes his hand off.
And Serena, as you then follow it into this music room, you notice a piano in the corner, several paintings of what appears to be instruments being played, and what looks like another painting has a chessboard, but it seems like it's almost lifelike and in the outside. It is then that you also see a piano in the corner.
Of the room or the painting?
In the room.
Okay.
Music sheets seem to be littering the place as music books also clutter the shelves. Some of them having seen better use than others, mainly because of Anna's old friend who used to frequent this room.
Alcencia is looking around and wondering if maybe a little bit of music ought to help with things, but at the same time, she's worried that she might make things worse.
It is then that the little blue orb is hovering in front of the painting that looks like there's a chessboard outside that's almost lifelike, and it then starts to move over to the piano.
The science show.
Alcencia hesitantly asks it, "Do you wish for me to play something?"
The spirit orb then begins to go to the bookshelf and then disappear.
Did it like touch a specific book or no?
Yes, it actually does touch a specific book, but it was very quickly, and I want you guys to roll a perception check to see what it is.
Oh, joy.
Oh, fun times. More perception rolls, everybody.
I mean, no, that's bad.
It's more just shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
No.
I got a +4.
Why did I roll an 8?
Where bullshit go?
No.
I got it.
Physical dice is
I got a nat 20.
nice. Physical dice rolled me a 15. I'm just rolling with that because apparently the bot hates me now.
That's your answer to everything.
Well, it must have known I was on Cyberstan murking cyborgs and other things.
Let's go with the 15. Or just the
Memory.
All right.
Well, which one's mine? Fine, I'll just do whatever. Whoops,
Alright,
wrong
so,
thing.
Miss
Hey, I'll be right
Saretta-
back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, Miss Saretta and Anna, the book you noticed, it was a book that is meant to be that is very classical in nature, in which piano and violin are meant to accompany one another.
I
And-
remember this.
And Anna, as you pull it out, you begin looking through the music sheets. You then began to remember the tune that your friend played. It was actually one of her favorites for bringing the spirit of adventure in the little home that you had all that you all used to enjoy before the incidences.
Mm-hmm.
And
So can I like pull up the sheet to show like Alcencia, or is it like in there?
it is physically within this book, but you can show her.
I would immediately go over to Alcencia like, like, this is a song me and my friend used to play all the time together. She would play the violin part and I would play the piano part. This might have something to do with it.
All right. She quickly breaks out her violin, ready to play. You just head over to the piano and we just play it. I am gonna have to look over your shoulder though about this because I've never played this one before.
That's alright.
Ah,
If anything, you can probably just. I'll leave. Like, Anna puts it down, but she leans it more towards Alcensia so she can read it better. I know it by heart. I play it occasionally.
so we have an impromptu music number.
Musical!
All right.
Soldar immediately goes, well, it could be worse. Could be a freaking xylophone or something, or freaking polka thing. Or was it, okay, what's that one, thing where it's a, thing you push together with key.
Boy
yeah.
whistle?
No,
Accordion.
Accordion.
that's an accordion?
Yeah, accordion.
It could, yeah. I'm trying to. Oh, let me just. It really, it's a piano, and not that abysmal thing they call an accordion. And no, don't ask what it is. It's an instrument that no bard with their salt will touch if it comes here.
And then
Give
it
me
has to
one
pipe
second.
up. There was one interesting individual called Weird Ala Githyankovic. He was a Githyanki who was banished from the Outer Planes to this world after pissing off the lady Blacketh.
Oh, he's got a version here. Oh dear.
What?
Oh, that guy.
Don't ask. Don't ask. I don't want to explain. Let's just get to the song, please, because apparently this spirit needs something from it.
I'm just going to pretend what I know what you're talking about since you won't let. Yeah, sure.
Chelsea, I'm technically role-playing a character who would have be the only one knowing about Weird Al in that world.
Okay, fine.
Don't worry, Chelsea. See you in a minute after the musical number.
Mm-hmm.
All right, give me one sec. And let's me pull this up. And I think the audience and you guys will know this well.
And Soldar, hearing the notes, is very tempted to go in tune with the music.
We're having a concert.
I wish they played K-pop Demon Hunters chat, but we can't. Sony will get after us.
Yeah, and probably nuke my channel too, and yours.
No, I don't want my channel nuke. I barely even started.
Apparently, I need to check with Or actually, I completely forgot what I was about to say next.
All right. I guess that's all.
Yep. And it is with that you actually hear a lot of mechanisms warring and wearing, and you even see something about the painting move. The one with the checkerboard, that is. And it just shows... And it shows the black side and the white side. All the pawns are gone. Several knights are gone. However, it is the black side that is missing their king. For the white queen of the chessboard has, quote-unquote, slain that king.
Soldar immediately asks, how old is this song in this realm?
Do I know or no?
Yes, Savat. This is centuries old, given that, because this book is old, and Ayla took great care with it. This is several hundred years old, is how old this is, because, once again, this is Theodora's house, before it became anyone else's and derelict.
And
Gander at least a few centuries old since Aelith found this when we first went over here.
Ao's once again playing the long game with me. I know that song from another world.
And it's in
Usually
this
starts with a certain chorus.
And then, of course, Irina's just having a bit of a moment where she's just staring at the piano, almost as if she's trying to remember something.
Let's Anna immediately wave her hand again in front of Irina. Step out of it.
Sorry. Why does this keep happening to me?
Again, past lives, that happens. The memories are trying to resurface. The rub people don't tell anyone about reincarnation is if the soul is not properly cleansed and able to move on from their past life, the full memory will be kept in there. And because your mind's not built to handle it, a good chunk of it's going to be kept back, but anything that forces a strong memory to come back will do this, including with the headaches. My advice, be ready for pain.
Irina then looks at Alcincia's violin and she's like, and the next thing she knows, her eyes are a bit of a different, her green eyes are looking a little bit like a stronger green color, and she whispers a name that she doesn't even know that she's whispering, and then that she's not even realizing that she's whispering. Do you want a perception check or an insight check to see what she's whispering?
I'd say an insight check.
Okay, roll insight.
Okay, what's my insight? Oh, +2.
Mm-hmm. Anna, your insight is +4. Soretta, your insight is +2. And Alcencia's insight is...
Nat 20.
Okay.
This time it's your turn for the 20.
+2 for you, Miss Serena.
All right, +2.
I'm back.
I got +12.
Damn it,
Welcome back. It's been forever.
Is this bot? Why am I getting all the low rolls this time?
Okay, so it's not too early now. Okay, so it's not too early. Clinker.
What the hard R?
Just for that, I'm going to go to Cyberstat again tonight and murk some more cyborgs.
Okay, so
He'll do it too.
I'll do Cyberspawn with you.
Okay, so who heard what she was whispering under her breath?
I rolled a 22.
Do I need to roll or?
No.
You and Chelson in the same room.
Oh, right.
Soldar, you definitely heard it. Everyone. Anna, you barely heard it, so you can't really make it out. Same with Soretta, but it's very, very faint. But and everyone else, they don't hear it.
So what did I hear?
Well, I also need to roll for Arnarian because he's also in the room as well. And to be honest, he's kind of getting a bit spooked by Irina. Hold on, I'm trying to find insight. 1 + 1. Let's see what Arnarian gets. And he got a 20!
I'm not surprised.
I must say, my dear, we really need to get your head and Vadislav's head examined, because clearly something is wrong with the both of you.
And
I'm not making a comment. I'm not making a comment. What did I and him hear?
She mentioned a name. Sergey.
Sergey?
Who the bloody hell is the Sergei fellow?
I'm asking that myself. Do you remember who that name is attached to, or no?
She then looks at Soldar, but in this moment, Soldar, you're not seeing Irina. You're seeing someone else, but at the same time, it's through Irina's face.
Can I like go over to her and be like, all right, what memory is this?
A bard of great renown. One who stole the hearts of many and stole the heart of one woman in particular. I'm sorry. I don't know what just came over me right just now.
That would be your past self bothering to show up. Again, this is going to happen. At the bare minimum, it's following a pattern I've seen. Your memories should combine soon enough, but it's not going to be pleasant. You will probably wind up knocked unconscious at some point.
Out of character, do I know who Sergei is or no?
No.
Okay.
No, well before your time.
Yeah.
Also, Soldar, you distinctly remember something. You kind of ran into somebody named Sergei who happened to have been dressed like a bard.
The gay sir.
Wait, did he normally dress as a bard proper, or did he not? Because I'm asking. What's her name again? My brain keeps forgetting.
Irina?
Irina, can you recall how that man would have dressed, or are you still drawing blanks?
All I know is that he. I don't know what came over me in this just now, and.
Just go with it and tell me what you can recall. Don't force anything, or it's gonna hurt worse.
He dressed often as a noble. That's what I think I remember, but it was foreign. Like, outside this land.
Yeah, I met him.
What?
I have met him at least once. I'll remind you, I'm half-elf. I don't live that short of a lifespan, but I don't live that long of one. I have managed to meet a Sergei fitting that exact description who was that good of a bard. And I say that because I actually bail him out one time.
And Soldar, just a reminder, this was in Vladislav's Mindscape.
And this is the man
yeah.
that you remember.
Oh, yeah, no, that... And if I was going to be quite honest, when I say bail him out, let me put it this way. I can't say where I met him. I do know where I met him at soon enough point that it should not be hard to get this dealt with. Short version, he's connected to everything going on here in a very, very dramatic fashion. And no, I cannot say more. I actually I'm going to keep my word and not spill the beans on this, because otherwise I'll probably have AO on my butt.
Her eyes seemingly take on a deeper green in that moment, but they go back to normal in that moment.
Calm down. By the way, anyone who noticed the eye color, take note of that. If it happens to her again, you will be needing to act quickly, more than likely.
Understood.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Okay.
It's okay. It is okay. Hey, like I said, this is going to happen. This is the problem when places like this pop up. They tend to mess with people's ability to recall things because you're stuck with multiple lives on your soul when you shouldn't.
All right. Ilmater, grant me strength.
He more than likely won't be the only one doing so. Good lord. AO left him hints behind with Thelmarter. This is gonna get insane, and we already have had 2 haunted houses and at least 2 of Strahd's brides just...
So, do we transition to Vladislav, Cher, and Aurelius?
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Anyways, it is with that we shall then, before we transition, Miss Serta, you stared deeply into this chess painting before we transition, following her eyes to the eyes of Vladislav, who is currently just looking through this diary that has the word Aelith on it.
Do you want me to read off these entries, or do you want to read them?
That depends. Aurelius, Shay, would you like to hear them?
Not
Yeah,
really, but we're going to anyway.
Okay, give me a second. I gotta find it real quick.
Hey Aurelius, check this out. Vladislav then hands Aurelius this old dusty diary.
Also, I'm gonna improv an entry if that's okay.
Yeah, that's
good.
fine.
I met an interesting little lady at the guild today. I ran into her by chance after putting in my commission for a repair on my mother's necklace. She told me her name was Renata Lazarescu and had wanted to know more about me. Without realizing it, we chatted for almost an hour. I wished for the first time in a while that our conversation could keep going. But in realizing the time, little Renata had to go get back to helping her father in the shop, so I agreed to exchange letters. It was rather impulsive of me, since I don't usually agree to things like this so quickly, much less in earnest. But despite her passionate nature, I suppose I couldn't help but want to keep getting closer.
Interesting.
I don't know anyone by that name.
Never heard that name before, or spelling of it.
Could it be another cult member?
Wouldn't be surprised if it is. They all have these names.
Okay, this is where I'm going to improv a little bit.
Improv. Comedy. Never mind.
The Wachter family paid another visit. Apparently, Lady Fiona wants a match between me and her son Nikolai. He seemed indifferent, but his music was absolutely beautiful, and I almost consented to the match right then and there, but I'm still a little hesitant. But as long as he treats me well, I should be all right with it, even though he seems like he doesn't really, even though he seems apathetic. But maybe one day I could do a duet with him. He seemed nice enough. Just as long as Carl stays the 39.5 feet away from me, we should be fine. And especially Richter. Oh my god. He is such an uppity prick. Oops. That is not something a lady should be saying, but I still feel it nonetheless. I wish I could have gotten to meet Stea Luna. Although apparently she was, quote-unquote, she was apparently too young to pay us a visit. I hope that we can finally meet. She seems interesting. Maybe she needs a friend.
Unleash your inner skull.
I'll be back in a sec.
So you know, I could barely hear any of that due to my Wi-Fi being a butt right now.
Okay, well,
I'll just probably watch the VOD later.
Okay. Just to fill you in, since you didn't hear earlier, she was saying how Nikolai seemed indifferent. The Wachter family paid her family a visit because they wanted to arrange a marriage match between Aelith and Nikolai.
Mm-hmm.
Nikolai seemed that he didn't want to care, but he was nice enough to play music for Aelith, and Aelith was happy about it. She was creeped out by Carl and really did not like how much of a quote-unquote uppity prick Richter was. even though she said that it was not an appropriate thing a lady should be saying.
Mhm.
And, and then she said that she wanted to meet the youngest daughter, Stea Luna, but apparently she was quote unquote too young to be brought out into society. But she hopes that they can meet. Is that okay with what I was that okay, or did I step out of line?
No, that's fine. It works out.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay.
Actually, it's actually very on put with what I have her personality for.
Okay. Okay, so what do Aurelius Cher and Vladislav have to think about these this Vakter family?
It is then that Vladislav. Sorry, go on, Chels.
This seems like just a quite interesting family royalty thing.
Well, you say that again, Cher. Though it seems more like the more I find out more about these quote-unquote nobles, the less I want to stay here.
True.
I wanna go.
Like,
I was going to do a joke where it's like, oh, you can say that again. Okay, I'll say it again. No.
Like, you
Hell no.
like
No,
Aurelius
no,
can
no.
see on his face that Vladislav, as he keeps getting to know noble after noble, he just wants to be done with this place and just have it nuked from orbit by something. Like, he has no love for this place, no matter what Solar might think.
I take you don't like our current accommodations.
Aurelius, let's just say after meeting a parent long thought never existed family, most of them are undead, found out my entire family has been decimated by a particular wench of a vampire, and then finding out more about the nobility of this place, and then supposedly I'm to be this quote-unquote prophesied king to come usurp Strahd from his throne. The more I want to leave this place and let it rot from the inside out, because it seems to have done so much more damage than I ever could.
Understood. So we have to find a way to get out of here as fast as we could.
Right.
And does Vladislav continue to read the next entry?
Yes.
Oh, thank the gods! While I was walking with the butler around the grounds to make sure all the guests from my coming of age ceremony had left, we had found Renata by the side gate. She was so cold, but at least she was still breathing. I won't leave her side this time. She's the only friend I have now. She found out about the fact that I was bitten yesterday. She saw the mark when I was helping her out of bed. If only I knew who had given me this cursed mark yesterday. I just pray no one else finds out about this. Otherwise, my family may be next. I know Renata wouldn't tell a soul, and mother and father have been keeping it secret from the servants. Hopefully none of them get too nosy. It's due to snow heavily here in Vallaki, so the secret should be safe for at least a few months, while I'll search for a cure.
I remember distinctly Anna having... Or actually, Cher. You distinctly remember Anna saying that Anna had been looking for a cure for her friend's sickness, and how back at the church that cure was quote unquote under her nose, but she couldn't have known it was there.
Oh, wasn't there a herb medicine your friend wanted to find, but they couldn't find it? Maybe Cher, I'm not sure.
Chelsea, remember, it's only you, Ray's character, and the Vladislav character there. Everyone else is elsewhere.
I was just responding for Aurelius.
I'm trying to remember stuff. It's been 2 weeks.
Okay.
It's been over, actually. We recorded the last one on the 28th.
Wow.
Anyways, wait, sure, you know who this dietary is talking about?
Perhaps, yes, maybe.
Oh, good lord.
No, really, I do know. I know.
It's the
I
way you're
know
going
them.
about it. About it, Cher. Anywho, do you think it's this person that Anna was talking about? I guess.
Yes, that definitely is him. Yes.
Her.
Huh. Well, that explains the dust and the fact that there's only Anna lives here. He then turns to the next page.
I knew the Vakter and the Valakovich families played dirty, but this is unforgivable! Vakter was only playing that they wished an alliance, when in fact they were trying to undermine us and destroy us. By the time my parents had discovered their spy in the house, there was an uproar outside about handing over the vampire. Father went to take care of the people within while Mother disguised Renata and I and sent us off with some supplies to escape the danger. I can't return to Vallaki now, since I know, based on the sounds of the fire and what awaits me, there's a pile of ash and blood. Following Renata's intuition, we ran to Barovia village since she knows a guild member that lives here. We'll stay the night in this abandoned house we found on the outskirts, and she'll look for him tomorrow. It seems that despite all this tragedy, at least one of the gods hasn't given up on us. Praise be to the crying god.
Huh. Interesting.
Guys, can you give me 1 second, guys? I'll be right back.
No worries.
Okay.
The crying
You're all
god.
good.
Wait, that's who Irina is worshipping. But she says she's the only one who was... Huh. It appears that Irina wasn't the only one who smiled upon the crying god, I guess. Aurelius, what do you make of this?
Crickets,
Interesting.
crickets. Oh, interesting.
They keep talking about wanting to meet this person. Do you think it could be perhaps a lover?
A lover, how romantic, but this is a serious matter, though.
I don't think so. This seems more like, I don't think they're meaning a lover of speech. I think this woman that Anna's friends with is mentioning Ailmonter, the same god who Irina currently sings praises of. Seems like that dead priest's words didn't fall on deaf ears, I guess. He then turns.
It's possible.
Well, from the looks of it, all of this did happen 25 years ago, and that's when this priest came. I imagine that he talked to plenty of people in the village, or any village for that matter. At least anyone who's willing to listen. He then turns to the next page.
Is Jiva back?
Yo, Diva, you back?
Eva.
I hear her in the distance. Oh, awesome! My model's too big. I'm gonna shrink. The Eenie Chuck. Whoa.
So, Cher, what do you make of all these entries?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of words. Very red herring entries. No?
Red herring entries?
They seem misleading. Or something, I don't know. I just like the word red herring.
Charles,
You know what
red
it
herring
means?
doesn't mean
Else, not everything's a red herring.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm sitting back on this one.
You're supposed to defend me, Aurelius.
He's playing it safe.
Hey, greetings, I'm back. Sorry about the
Welcome
wait.
back.
No worries.
Okay.
We had to move back around because there's cat politics going on in my place.
Yes, kitties. Anywho, Vladislav turns to the next page, unless that's the last one.
Okay. Thanks to Mr. Sorare Rosanova, Renata, or I suppose now I should call her Anna, was given a new name to go under so we can make a tiny... I can't read, I'm sorry. Thanks to Mr. Sorare Rosanova, Renata, or should I say Anna, was given a name to go under. And now he can make a living being his apprentice in the smithing business.
Yeah,
It suits
supposed to
her.
play games online. Oops. I forgot to mute the mic. Whoops.
It suits her well. I would thank Burgomaster Kolyan Indirovich for agreeing to let Anna work under Mr. Rosanova, but I shouldn't go out in public, since this villain doesn't take kindly to vampires. It's fine, though, since I can go hunting at night for the village and have Anna deliver it. Yesterday, though, while we were picking berries together, she asked if she could join me hunting tomorrow. I've already taught her everything, so we should be fine if we go together, right? For some reason, I can't shake this ominous feeling. I followed the guidance I received yesterday and left a blessing at the forge and at the house, so she should be safe. I pray all goes well.
It is then that Vladislav notices that there's a lot of tear stains on this particular entry, and you two also notice this too.
There's a lot of tear stains on the entry book.
You're right. And judging from the lack of Anna's friend, I'd say that these would have been Nana's tears.
Oh my
Aw.
god.
Question is, how did she die?
Maybe guilt or something?
I don't think...
Or natural causes.
Natural causes probably more than likely. It mentions that she's going hunting. Maybe she got attacked by an animal and was too wounded to make it back alive?
Was she hunting with a partner?
It says here that she was hunting with Nana, or was going to.
There could be a possibility of another incident we're not seeing.
Perhaps. Perhaps. He then closes the book. Let's just try to find a way out of here.
Aye.
Okay, will do.
Alright, where would you guys like to go? Because this hall is sort of shaped like a U and there's plenty of rooms.
Where have we not been before?
Let me check my notes, actually. Yeah, you guys actually have yet to go to the master bedroom.
My face. Let's go to the master bedroom.
Cher, dare I ask why you want to go to the master bedroom?
There might be.
Like, Monster just eyes her incredulously, like, I hope it's not for more more
No,
other reasons.
no,
Oh,
I'm not helping my. Or we could go somewhere else now, and then we can save the master bed for last.
Okay. You then see Vladislav just walk forward in the hallway. And I take it you two follow.
Yeah, follow.
yeah.
And as you
They
two
follow
follow
now.
him,
They follow now.
and as the both of you follow him, he opens up one door, and it appears to be the master bed, but he just sees nothing of value here and just goes into the next door, and it seems to be the bathroom. Huh. If you guys need to, use it, there's plenty of space in this thing, I guess.
Oh my gosh, it's a golden bidet. Nah, they don't have a golden bidet.
Or do they?
What is a golden bidet, actually?
You don't know what a bidet is?
No.
What the hell's a
A sink area.
You just call it
Ah.
sink.
To be fair, Strahd, it's probably just old-timey speak for sink. Like
not good.
Revolutionary War talk.
Oh.
I read too many novels. Anyways.
Any of you need to use the restroom? I want you both to run a Constitution check.
Oh no!
Dun, 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 the Constitution check.
Code Brown.
I can't believe it. I'm actually laughing at that kind of humor.
What can I say? Not a big fan of the government.
Please stop with the silliness already. I'm trying not to chuckle and laugh out loud.
Let's see what the dice think.
Right. Constitution check.
Okay, so for Constitution, Chelsea,
Oops.
you. Okay, so for Constitution, Chelsea,
I have the keybinds with the numbers. I'm not angry.
okay, so for Constitution, yours is a +1, and Aurelius, you are a. Hold on one second. +1 too, and Vladislav is a +2.
Really? Could have sworn that it was +4 from one of the photos I have.
Okay, screw that. I'm going physical.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, +4. That's a bad.
Yeah, no worries.
So Code Brown.
Okay, +4 for
Okay.
Vladislav, a +1 for Cher and Aurelius.
All right.
Okay. Okay, physical, I got 17.
All right.
38.
So Cher, you actually have to go. You actually have to use the restroom.
Okay, go use the restroom.
Alright, as you then go into the restroom and you close the door, Vladislav looks at Aurelius and just sighs. So, this ever happened to you before?
This specifically, not really.
Like, circumstantially, something as big as this, I guess?
No, worst case with the paladin is the occasional monster, but nothing really this crazy. Crazy, yes, but not like this.
Crazy once. Locked me in a room. Rubber room.
I have to.
A rubber of rats.
That's actually crazy.
Enough with that. Seriously. I've heard that meme far too much for it not to make me consider clawing my own eyes out at times.
And then
Like,
hear
I
this
need 'em.
sound. I don't know if that picked up in the mic. Probably not. Oh well.
Nah.
Alright.
We hear you.
As
Okay.
Vladislav and Aurelius are talking, Cher, Sure, give me one more. I need to look at my notes again. Master bathroom. So, share.
Yeah.
As you're done using the restroom, you notice something off. You smell moisture in the air. It is then that your
It's
ears pick up the
moldy.
sound of hot water being run in the bathtub.
Uh-oh.
That's strange. I don't remember the hot water in the bathtub.
It is then that something begins to also take effect from the smell of this hot water.
Uh-oh.
No.
Give me one sec.
It's like,
All right, I want you to roll a medicine check, and you have to get above a 10.
Okay, so for share, medicine is hold on. Okay, so for you, share, medicine is a +3. But I think in this case we'll make it a +5 since this is a saving throw.
saving throw.
Oh no.
So 1d20 plus 5.
22.
Oh my! Alright, so, Chills, the minute you smell the moisture in the air, you realize it is rancid. Like, dead body rancid. And you immediately begin to turn off the water to stop the smell from coming in anymore.
Turn off the water. Turn it off. Ah,
Alright, Aurelius,
that was close.
Aurelius, I want you to roll a investigation check.
What check again?
Investigation.
Investigate.
Like a spy investigation.
All right. Let me...
You're not wrong, Chelsea. You're not wrong. Okay, so
you hear
for
that,
you,
chat? I'm not wrong.
okay, so unfortunately, it's just a regular 1d20 for you, Aurelius. But given that this is your girlfriend, I'm gonna give you a +2 for that, just to help. All right.
Okay.
So 1d20 plus 2.
And
12.
that's 12.
Okay, please tell me that Aurelius notices something. Paisley! Why are you playing with that?
I'm hungry. Feed me.
Anyways, let's see. You were rolling Reyes' dice? Or no?
I thought Reyes was using the bot.
Oh.
It did. It got 12.
Okay, so, Aurelius, you hear Cher's frantic, turn it off. And Vladislav looks at you with a confused look. You're right there, Aurelius?
I think Shia needs help. And I grab my axe.
Well, no time like the present. He then unsheaths his sword and points it at the door. Alright, Cher, I want you to roll a perception check.
Okay, for you, Cher, that's a 1d20 plus 5.
Not equals plus. 24.
Wow, she's going on a roll. Alright, Cher. It is then that after you finally turn off the water in a panic frenzy to keep the poisonous gas from entering through the steamy hot water, you then notice in the corner of your eye something being written from the steam that's on the mirror. And as you take a look upon it, it says, let me look at my notes real quick again.
It said I before E, except after C.
Or words like neighbor and way.
It is. It is.
So,
All right. So
I think
all right. So it is a riddle, and it reads. And it reads. To cut off from thee, I slice off your foot. When I slice off your foot, or sorry, hold on, let me think. Let me write it down. Okay, so
Group the foot.
should I do a perception check about the riddle or?
Hmm.
all right.
Maybe.
So this riddle reads: Hold my hand, and a kisses that hand. What am I?
I hate riddles. I guess it's a kiss because it said it's a kiss.
Incorrect. It is then that you see something appear in the mirror, and you turn your head to where this figure appears to be, and it is the visage of that one woman that you, Aurelius, and Vladislav had seen in the greenhouse. Except, instead of having normal eyes like in the vision the three of you had, her eyes are just black as void. There's like nothing but deep darkness within them. And she screams as she's running at you.
Yeah.
I want you to roll a what would be good here?
I thought we took care of you. Why you came back?
I want you to roll a acrobatics check.
Okay, so for you, Share, acrobatics is a +1 because what elf?
Go barrel.
Okay.
Put your reverse tear.
20.
Dirty 20. So it is then that you just roundhouse kick this woman into the tub, and she just disappears into a cloud of mist, and it just gets absorbed into the shower head.
You don't get away that easily. At least you're gone for now, I guess.
It's then that Arias comes in, busting down the door with a worried look on his face.
Is everything okay? I could hear the other side.
This scary, spooky lady that we saw, she came back and I didn't think she ran into the shower head. I was worried.
It is then that Vladislav
Scary.
pokes his head in, as he hears this, and he's like, I'm sorry, you did what?
Roundhouse jumped a ghost.
Roundhouse kicked a... Ghosts aren't physical, though. Are they?
Says
It depends.
We'll need to
It's
see.
match. It's D&D. Anything's possible. Roundhouse kick.
I will need to consult Strahd after this. That or Soldar, but I feel like he would just yap for 3 hours on end.
Yes,
Just on
yes,
the
he
subject
would.
Of ghosts.
Unk is the yapper.
Anywho, let's just move on.
Okay.
Alright. It is then that the three of you enter the master bedroom, since that's another place that you haven't looked. And as you enter, you see this armored construct that you were trying to run away from, but he's sitting at the desk and he's just staring at this sword within his on the desk. He then looks up at all of you. Or he then looks up at you, Cher, and Aurelius and Vladislav. And he just looks between the sword and you three. And it's just continuing the cycle as if he was a robot. He then picks up the sword and jabs it into his neck, and blood is spraying everywhere from this vision. Oh, good God.
Sorry, scared you. Why'd you do that?
It's then that you all, the three of you, hear a thud as his helmet just falls over and collides with this desk in the master bedroom. Did
Oh.
Aurelius, did we just see a suicide?
I think we did.
We have to go get therapy.
Get in the car, bitches. We're going to therapy.
I think we will eventually after this adventure. Me especially.
Yeah. He just looked so miserable.
Let's just continue on. He then tries to go into the office, but you all notice that it's locked. Locked as he's trying to turn the knob. Looks like it's locked on the other side and jammed.
We could try breaking it open, but that just makes it worse.
Yeah, and I already hurt my shoulder trying to get the one downstairs to open up. I don't think I'm going to be doing that.
Do it?
Remember how
No.
we escaped the armored brute?
So
He then notices the door at the other end. Huh, what's this?
Oh.
Aurelius, do you follow?
I do.
And as you follow, he opens the door and it leads to the second floor balcony. And it appears to be much like... It appears to be some sort of giant chessboard. And the only things that are missing is a black king, a white queen, and a white king. The board seems to be set up and ready. Aurelius, you don't think we have to take the places of those chess pieces, do we?
Harry Potter.
Yeah, Harry Potter.
Yeah, I think we might.
Oh boy, I always wanted to be a queen. Yay!
Sure, this is sort of a life or death situation. And given the fact
I was just
that
trying to lighten the mood, but okay.
it's just that, you know, there's only one of me and two of you, and it appears that this chessboard really wants me to die, apparently. Much less having me kill you two, if possible. Which I don't want. At all.
Main characters never die.
Sure, stop speaking in riddles. This is serious.
I'm just going in denial, trying to make.
It is then that a particular door unlocks. And... Oh, what happened? Oh, did Sir Rita get DC'd?
I think she did. Hold on. I'm getting a message from her. Hey. Hey, are you okay? Oh. Miss Rena's heading to bed. She's about to pass out.
Oh.
Alright, that's understandable. It is then.
Yeah.
It is then that as that door opens, the other side. It is that of the armored group who had just jabbed his sword into her throat, and he is staring down at the three of you. Didn't he just kill himself?
Maybe it was a lie.
My
Maybe
death
he had
was-
a projection.
It is then that we all cut to black, and we shall end today's session.
Yeah.
Of course.
Sorry if
Well,
to end
Chad,
it-
did you have fun?
Sorry if to end it a little earlier than usual. I actually have work at 2 in the morning.
Yeah, and
So I've been going through 1 hour in my stream.
Yeah.
it's all right, guy. It's all right, sweetie.
Yeah, it's
I
all
think
good.
I'll do that again. I like this.
Well, I'm glad you did share. Anyways,
Yay.
with all of this out of the way, we shall begin with the closings. And I'm not going to worry about rating anyone tonight, because,
Yeah.
So, alright. Have fun, everybody. Have a good night.
Bye. See you
Bye.
buddies later.